Welcome back to 100 Days of Java. This is day 3, and today we are going to learn one of the most important building blocks of Java, that is nothing but operators. In day 1 was about setting up Java, and day 2 was about variables and data types. Then day 3, where your code finally starts doing things like calculating, comparing, making, and decisions. By the end of this video, you will know how to use 5 types of operators in Java. That is arithmetic, comparison, logical, assignment, and territory. And yes, we are going to type every single example live in Eclipse. So you can follow me along. Let's get started. Alright, before going to the deep, let me give you the big picture. Java has 5 major types of operators, and each one has specific job. First one is arithmetical operators. These do your math, plus, minus, multiply, divide, and modulus. The second one is comparison operators. These operators have two values, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, and so on. The third one is logical operators. These combine conditions like and, or, and not. And the fourth one is assignment operators. This stores value equals, less equals, minus equals, and more. And the final one is territory operators. This is a shortcut for if else all in one. Now open your Eclipse. Let's create a new project. Right click, new, class. I'm taking name as operators demo because it's all about operators, so I'm taking operators demo. Finish. After creating this, we will be writing code here throughout this video. Let me know, take you through each one detail with examples. Let's start with arithmetic operators. We already know arithmetic operators means minus, plus, multiplication, division, and modulus. So let's first write the code in the Eclipse. I'm writing the code after the public static void main because it's the starting point of code. We already know in the day 1 video. I am taking two variables. It's A and B. Variables means int A equals to some value like 17, comma, B equals to some 5. Now we are doing addition, multiplication, subtraction, all the programs by using the system.out.println. I'm writing A plus B. It's addition. System.out.println A minus B. System.out.println A into B. And next system.out.println A by B. And the last one is system.out.println A modulus by B because it's modulus B. It's all about arithmetic operators. Because I'm writing like this, because entire program I'm writing this only. So arithmetic Operators. After completion of the code, you must save by using Ctrl S, right click, run as Java application. We are looking the output in the console. A plus B, 17 plus 5, 22. A minus B, 12. A into B, 85. A by B, 3. A divided by B, it's 2. The first four, addition, subtraction, multiplication, are straightforward. But let me explain the last two carefully. Division, A by B, when both A, B are integers. Java gives you only the whole number result. So 17 by 5 gives you 3, not 3.4. If you want the decimal answer, change at least one variable to double. Let me take here double. Double B equals to 5. Like I'm taking this like this, Control S, run as Java application. Here we observe 3.4. Okay. And modulus A percentage by B. This gives you the number remainder after the division. 17 divided by 5 equals to 2 because 5 goes into 17 3 times and 2 is left over. This is the super useful in real programs. For example, to check if a number is even or odd. For example, if you take here in B place 2 because you want to see it's a even or odd, and then Control S, run the application. Here output is 1 and the A by B is 8.5. So it's 17 is not a prime number. Even number. If the remainder is 0, the number is even. Simple. Also, two very common operators. A plus plus increment A by 1 and A minus minus decrement it by 1. You will use this constantly in loops. Hope you understand the arithmetic operators. And let's go for comparison operator. Now let's look at comparison operators. These are always written either true or false. Nothing else. That's it, just like a boolean. Let's run the code in Eclipse for better understanding. I'm using the same program. Here I'm writing comparison operator. I'm taking int c equals to 10. Because we already used it in arithmetic operators, it will mismatch. So I'm taking c for better understanding without any confusion. Comma d equals to 20. For printing system.out.println, c is double equals to d because it's comparison. System.out.println, c not equal to d. System.out.println, c is greater than d. System.out.println, c is less than d. And next is system.out.println. C is greater than or equals to D. System.out.println. C is less than or equals to D. Let's save the file, Control S, and run the application as run as Java application. It's a false. 10 is not equals to 20, so it's false. See, 10 is not equals to 20, it's true. C is greater than D. 10 is greater than 20, no, it's false. C is less than 20, it's true. C is greater than or equals to 20. I mean 10 is greater than or equals to 20, false. C is less than or equals to D, it's true. Now the most important thing I want to you remember today, double equals to is not same as the single equals to. Once again, here double equals to and single equals to. Double equals to for compares and single equals to for assign. For example, in this example, int a equals to 10. So a is assigning 10 like that. This is the one of the most important and most common beginner mistakes in Java. If you accidentally write if a equals to 10 instead of if a is double equals to 10, your code will either crash or giving wrong results. Also, and this is important, use double equals to for primitive types like int, double boolean. For strings, always use dot equals. We will cover that in future video, but keep in mind. And the next one is moving to logical operators. These letters let you combine multiple conditions together. There are three logical operators and or not. Let's type this in Eclipse. Here I am taking as logical operators. Yeah. Let's type boolean equals to true, comma, f equals to false. System.out.println. First one is and operator. And I'm taking E and F. F. System.out.println. Next one is E. Of F. The next one is system.out.println. Not J. Not E. Let's compile this by using Control S, saving the program, and right click, run as the application. Let's say in the console, here is the code, and the result is E equals to true and F is false, so it's false. And E and F, true, not E, false. Opposite to E is false. Let me explain each very carefully. And double and. Both conditions must be true. If even one is false, the whole thing is false. Think of it like you can enter only if you have a ticket and a valid ID, or at least one condition must be true. If either one is true, the result is true. Think of it like you get a discount if you are a student or senior citizen. And the last one is not. Flips the boolean. Not true becomes false, and not false it becomes true. Now here a real use case in Eclipse type. Let me explain with the real case. I'm taking int is equals to 25. Boolean has license. Has license equals to true. When the license has been given after 18 plus. So if age is greater than or equals to, I'm here using the comparison operator. Age is greater than or equals to 18 and has license. Then print system.out.println can drive. If you want to drive a car, you must have the license also. Let's compile this program. After saving the program, Control S, right click, run as the application. Here, age is 25. He has license also true. So both conditions are true. Then only it will operate. Hope you understand this. Both conditions are checked with and age is 25, which is greater than 18. It's true. Has license is true. Both conditions are true. So it prints can drive. Can change the age 15. And run again. Control S. Run as the application. Here it shows false because it does not print anything. Because 15 is greater than or equals to 18 is false. And false and anything is always false. Hope you understand this logical operators. Next going for territory operators. Now here is my perfect, personal favorite, the territory operator, because the syntax is condition, value if true, value if false. It's basically a one line if else statement. Let me show how. Normally you write if is let me explain in Eclipse. It generally you are writing if A is greater than B. I'm using A and B. A and B. Result A is bigger. Or else result equals to B is bigger. Here result is an string format. Now we are declaring the string because result is allocating the A is bigger. So it should be printed by using the string result. You want the output, so system.out.println result. Control S, run as Java application. Here A is bigger because A is greater than B. With territory, the same logic becomes just in one line in Eclipse. And we write in just this in one line. Are you excited? We are writing the code in like this, but now you write code in just in one line. From here I start string result equals to string result equals to is greater than B question mark double quotes A is bigger or else B is bigger. Print result. Control S, right click, run as Java application. A is bigger. Hope you understand. Let's try with another example, even or odd. Same. Right click and copy this. Control C. Now I am taking the examples of A and B here only. Same thing. For even and odd. Let's take int n equals to something 17. String. I'm checking this. So check equals to n divided by n modulus 2 double equals to 0 question mark even or else odd. System.out.println click Control S, right click, run as Java application. Here 17 is odd. This combines what we learned about modulus and territory. Very clean and very readable. One of the important rule is do not nested territory inside territory like A question mark, B question mark, C is to D is to E. Technically valid but extremely hard to read. Keep your territory simple. And one of the most important concept before the challenge, operator precedence. Just like a math, where multiplication happens before addition, BODMAS, BODMAS. Java also has an order in which operators are evaluated, from highest to lowest priority. Parentheses always runs first. Use them when in doubt. And the second one is urinary, means plus and plus, minus minus, increment and decrement. And the third one is multiply, divide, modulus. And the fourth one is addition and subtraction. And the fifth one is comparison happens after all math. And the sixth one is logical operators run after comparison. And the final one is assignment happens last. So if you write a 2 plus 3 into 4, Java calculates 3 into 4 equals to 12, and then 2 plus 12 equals to 14. It does not do 2 plus 3 equals to 5 first. My advice is, when you are not sure about precedence, just add parentheses. It makes your code cleaner and removes any confusion. Let me try in Eclipse. Here I'm writing system dot out dot. Now I'm writing here system dot out dot println 2 plus 3 into 4 minus 1 divided by 1. Control S, run as Java application. It's giving 13 here. Next, go to day 3 challenge for today. That brings us to the day 3 challenge. Let's do all 4 parts in Eclipse. Challenge 1, calculator. Create 2 integer variables and print their sum, difference, product, quotient, and remainder. Easy warm up. And this challenge number 2, even or odd checker. Use this percentage operator inside a ternary operator to print whether a number is even or odd. Another challenge number 3, three-way comparison. Given 3 numbers A, B, C, use and or and not comparison operators to check if B is between A or C. And the final one is precedence puzzle. What is 2 plus 3 into 4 minus 1 by 1? We already discussed in Eclipse. Work it using the BODMAS. Then run in Eclipse and see you if you are whether right or wrong. Drop your answers in comments below. I need every single one. And then therefore we are going into the if else and switch statements. That where operators really starts to shine. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with anyone learning Java. See you tomorrow in day 4. Thank you.